Hi! Today we are taking a look at one of the most fierce and painful insect stings called bullet ant. In this episode, we will be looking at where they live, how big their colonies get, how they hunt, and then what would happen if you were to be stung by one. If you have been stung by one of these ants before, then leave a comment down below and let us know how bad the pain really is. The bullet ant is found in the jungles of Central and South America, from Mexico all the way to Argentina. They are more commonly seen around leaf litter and tree roots in the rainforests. These ants do not like to build their nests in trees. In fact, they hate it up there, so you won't find them building their homes in the canopy. Instead, they prefer to build their colonies on the forest floor amongst the leaf litter or sometimes in rotting tree buttresses that are on the forest floor. They also don't like to move far from their nest when foraging for food. They stick close to home. These guys can have huge colonies with numbers reaching over 10,000 members in a single colony. That's a lot of bullet ants. The workers come in various sizes, but the ones that you see in this video are the larger workers. There are actually 3 different size workers in a colony. You got your majors, which are the largest workers. Then you have your medias, which are the medium-sized workers. And then finally, you have your minimas, which are the smallest workers. The colony is made up of multiple queens, so there isn't just one queen that lays all the eggs. No, there are several queens within one colony. It is also worth mentioning that some of these bullet ants are some of the most beautiful ants that I have ever seen. I love the black and red colors. It looks great on these ants. Now, let's say you decided to go for a walk in the rainforest where these guys live, and you ended up stepping on one of their colonies. Well, that would piss them off, and because they don't like to move far from the nest, you are going to be in trouble. All you have to do is step on their nest, and they will swarm all over you and start stinging you. Now, what if you did unstep on their nest and you saw one on a leaf or on a twig and you decided to pick it up? Well, that would also piss it off, and you would get stung. Basically, you do not want to mess with these guys unless you want to feel the most painful sting on the planet. You may be wondering why they are called bullet ants. Well, it has to do with the sting. We will be getting into that here in a minute. But basically, their sting is so powerful that it feels like being shot with a bullet. Now, you might be thinking, well, what if I am wearing bug spray? Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but the bullet ant sting is so powerful that even bug sprays and repellents do not even work on them. They will still attack you. It's not worth trying to pick one of these guys up. Just leave him alone. If you do decide to pick one up though, I wish you luck. And now for the moment you have been waiting for. What would actually happen if you were stung by a bullet ant? Let's break it down minute by minute. Minute 1, you're gonna feel a burning sensation where the stinger goes into your skin. This is when the venom enters your body and starts to take effect. And speaking of the sting itself, the stinger is very long, and I mean very long. You can see in this picture just how long the stinger is on a bullet ant. Now, I don't know who needs to know this, but the bullet ant stinger is so long that it can actually penetrate through clothing. And no, this is not like a denim jacket with a hoodie underneath it. This is just a normal thin t-shirt. Imagine walking through the jungle, right? And you're hot, so you take off your shirt, and then you end up picking up a bullet ant, and you won't even know it. Then it stings you, and you're left with the most painful sting on the planet. But back to minute 1. That's when you feel the burning sensation. Minute 2, your muscles are going to spasm and contract. Your heart rate is going to increase. Your breathing is going to become very rapid and shallow. And it's also when you will start to sweat profusely. Now, this is important. Minute 3 through 4. Do not move. If you keep moving around, more ants will think that you are attacking them and they will continue to sting you. The best thing to do is lay down and stay still until it wears off. Of course, this is easier said than done because at this point, the pain is at its peak. Minute 5, the pain begins to subside, but the burning sensation is still there. You are able to breathe a little bit better, but you still are sweating and your heart rate is still elevated. Minute 6, the burning sensation is gone, but the pain is still there. By now, your entire body is covered with welts from where all the ants have stung you. Minute 7, the pain is almost gone, but you are still itchy and irritated from all the stings. Minute 8, everything is back to normal, but you still feel a little tired from all the excitement. Now, obviously, everyone is different, So some people might experience a more intense sting, while others might experience a less intense sting. With all that said, let's talk about the Schmidt Sting Pain Index. This index was developed by an entomologist named Justin O. Schmidt. He stung himself with different insects and then rated the pain on a scale from 1 to 4. And the bullet ant has a 4 out of 4 rating. The only thing that can beat a bullet ant sting is a bullet ant colony. Imagine getting stung by hundreds of bullet ants. That is what a 5 out of 5 would feel like. One last cool fact about the bullet ant is that they are actually used by some indigenous people in South America as a form of currency. They put a couple of them in a tube and then trade them to other tribes. I guess that's one way to earn some cash. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and then click the subscribe button. If you want to see more videos like this, thanks again for watching. See you next time!